Hello, testing sound. Hello, testing sound. Hello. Hello, testing sound. Hello. Hello. Hello, testing sound. Hello, testing sound.
Ô, Nela, tá dando pra ouvir, só não tem o link.
Testing sound. Hello, testing sound.
Não tem o link.
É porque ele tá gravando o que tu tá falando aqui e faz eco. Você vai ter que sair daqui. Tem que ter um.
Bota o link ali, vida.
Deixa eu. Vem cá, eu abaixei o volume. Não, como assim não tem link?
Cadê o link pra entrar? Que você diz aqui, link na descrição, cadê?
Ah, tem que copiar do outro, né? Bosta.
Só copia o site lá no parte de...
É, very, ó. Esqueci totalmente sobre isso.
Não, é importante. Se você quer vender...
Mas aqui, eu não sei se eu vou conseguir. Ah, consegue sim. Ah, deveria estar achando tudo, tá?
O quê? Onde? Onde?
Ah, não, aqui
É
descrição.
aqui que você tem que pôr.
Tá, então é só isso aqui mesmo.
Clica, copia o link do site.
Calma, calma. Como é isso?
Não, vida, é o link do site, meu amor.
Aqui tá o link de tudo.
Não tá lá pra nada aí. Explora.
Viu? Sabe?
Mas aqui tá explicativo. Onde é que tá escrito que começa dia 2? Onde que tá escrito que começa
Aí
dia
o
2?
pessoal entra.
No site não tem. Nenhum, nada, não tem informação nenhuma. Coloca aí. Ou então fala na minha live, mas é bom colocar. Start.
É junho, né? Deixa eu ver junho, né? June 2nd.
Posso botar a galera na live? Não é mês que vem não, é depois de amanhã. Mas tá bom.
Mas é junho, né?
Depois de amanhã é junho.
É pra começar essa quarta-feira agora?
É.
Que bosta, hein?
Ué, tu não tem dia primeiro?
Eu pensei que era na semana que vem.
Ai, mano, para, amanhã é dia primeiro já, vida. Não seja burrinho.
Tá, vê pra mim se mudou.
Agora eu não posso, eu tô tentando divulgar a live.
Ah, mas se não ver, não vai estar.
Ah, eu vou lá ver.
coloca drawing. Sabe como escreve, né?
Drawing, né?
Live stream.
Streaming, né? Streaming.
Não, só live stream tá boa.
On YouTube.
Right now on YouTube.
Right now. Como escreve right?
Right. R-I.
GHT.
Right
Vê se você escreveu certo pra mim não passar vergonha. Porque se eu escrevo certo, chama mais gente. Se eu
Tem mais
escrever
gente
errado.
vendo.
Não, é eu e tu, né?
3 que eu escrevi.
Se tiver 3, então tem gente. Tá escrito certo? Aqui, eu não gosto dessa imagem. Ela não chama atenção.
Sim, mas tem que
Você não consegue trocar essa imagem por uma coisa mais chamativa?
A gente troca tudo.
O que é playback? Playbacks?
Não sei. Eu queria saber também.
Puta
Saber como
merda.
fala. Beleza?
Eu acho que é isso aqui, ó.
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail. Exatamente, a thumbnail que não chama atenção. Tem que ser alguma coisa bem assim, papum.
Então não tem nada pra
Tipo assim, só bota pra baixo. Aquele desenho do coisa chama atenção. Cadê? Esse daqui, ó. Esse daqui chama atenção. Eu tiro pelo Twitter. Twitter não. Pelo TikTok. Eu tenho quase 900
mas tem que ser um arquivo
visualizações.
menor, tem que ser um arquivo pequeno, tá vendo? Arquivo
Eu
maior
tenho
do que
quase
do...
900 visualizações no vídeo que eu coloquei. E a thumbnail é esse desenho aí.
Não, é muito grande.
Não dá pra compactar? Coloca uma coisa bem pum, sabe? Bem... Tu não tinha feito uma imagem pra botar no site? Com vários desenhos juntos, assim?
Mas aí não venda.
Porque são vários desenhos juntos, então...
Isso aqui
Não, é muito bigger.
é muito big. Tudo vai ser muito big, porque se eu salvo pra mim, eu salvo com alta resolução. Tudo que sai.
Como é que tu tinha dito? O que tu tinha dito? Drawing. Como é que tu tinha dito?
Drawing lesson.
Hã?
Não, drawing live stream.
Live de live, né? Mas estava certo que eu tinha escrito? É stream, é com M no final, né? Stream. Live on YouTube.
Yeah.
O que significa isso? Desenhando live stream. O que é?
Oi?
Ao vivo. O que é stream? O que é ao vivo? O que é stream?
Stream, a tradução seria tipo rio.
Que
Mas...
rio?
Rio. De água.
Mas nesse caso não sei.
Não, mas live stream é tipo a ocorrente da ao vivo, entendeu? Mais ou menos, não tem uma tradução, né? É uma palavra meio youtubiana.
Amor, começa a live que eu tô chamando a galera. Se eles entrarem e ver assim, ó.
Não, esse vídeo não precisa mostrar, né? Ela não é.
Coloca um personagem. Ah, aquele negocinho que tu gosta. Não, mas esse aí não chama atenção.
Acho que é alta.
Hã?
Então eu paro a live e faço uma arte pra colocar, senão não.
Não, amor, pegue qualquer coisa que tu já tem pronto que chama de atenção.
Já não tem nada pronto, tem que ser no formato certinho.
Ó, aumentou pra 2 ali.
Depois deixa eu também pra live.
Não, mas já aumentou agora, então é bem estranho. Eu não tô na live. Eu não tô. Tem alguém aí já.
qualquer grupo. Não, sim, mas é o primeiro lugar que tu vai, cara. É o lugar que tem menos resultado e é o primeiro que tu vai.
É o primeiro e não tem resultado, eu só consegui 5 alunos.
Conseguiu não, meu irmão. Tu tem um só. Para com isso.
Tem uma outra que pagou, vê ali se pagou mesmo ou não. Que ela disse que ia pagar hoje, ou
O
dessa
americano
vez.
não tá dando. Não, eita, caramba, isso aqui eu não peguei. Ah, não. Tranquilo, dá pra voltar. Tem 3 pessoas vendo, cara.
Então, aumentar porque eu tô divulgando aqui. Faz uma imagem, Ronan, pro Rapidex. Pra mim botar no Instagram. Rápido, anda, rápido.
Não dá, meu amor.
Não dá tempo?
Não dá.
E tu escrever em cima de uma imagem,
Não,
live
não dá.
now. Ronan, live now, só isso. Que você tem que escrever em cima de uma imagem pra
Pega
mim
qualquer
jogar no Insta.
imagem e só escreve o texto embaixo. Coloca Goku, sei lá, qualquer coisa. Coisa menos. Ai, agora que eu não consigo voltar.
O meu esquema é o seguinte, eu tenho 1 bilhão de grupos. O que eu faço? Eu faço uma postagem, copio ela pra ficar fácil e colo nos outros grupos. E aí vou colando, vou colando, vou colando. Nesses grupos tem 150k, 170k cada grupo.
Tem uma besteira aqui do cantinho.
Não, vai começar ou não vai?
Ah, consegui voltar.
Vai começar ou não vai?
É, eu preciso saber uma
Não
coisa
adianta eu
importante.
divulgar uma coisa que não tá rolando, entendeu?
Calma, meu amor. Cadê o timer?
Já foi.
Não, foi nada.
Live 14 minutos? Diminui isso aí, vida. Eu tô divulgando a galera que é agora e tu não é agora.
5 minutos fechando.
Ó, tô só que ele tá dormindo, eu posso te ajudar. Sabe aquele negócio que você comentou da gente trabalhar junto? É nesses momentos.
Não, isso não é.
Poxa, eu tô divulgando essa live, isso
Sim,
não é
cara, eu não tô
trampo?
falando disso, cara. Eu tô falando que não é isso o momento. O momento que tem pra fazer outras coisas. Tem que trabalhar e trabalhar. Né? Ter bastante horas mesmo, sem estar
Ai, amor,
preocupado.
dá até tesão de trabalhar contigo, sério mesmo. Tipo assim, sei lá, eu acho que é um objetivo de vida, assim. É poder fazer uma coisa por nós, sabe? Se o Eric fosse pra escolinha, velho, ia ser uns horários aí
Quando eu falei com você de brasileiro, eu tava pensando assim, pedir pra alguém que tu conhece no teu grupo, por exemplo, a Juliana. Ô, Juliana, divulga aqui o link, tu manda o link pra ela, assim, fala que tá tendo uma live. Porque quando ela fizer
Mas
isso,
isso eu já fiz outra
vai
vez.
aparecer. Não, sim, mas tem que fazer com mais pessoas,
Eu vou falar com a
entendeu?
Juliana agora. Juliana. Oi. Não começou? Oh,
Tá, vai lá, tu já fecha e já
eu
sai
vou.
daqui que não pode fazer barulho.
Você abaixou.
Hello, hello, som. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Hi. Hi. Testing, testing, testing sound, testing sound, testing sound, testing sound, testing sound. Testing sound, sound, testing sound, testing sound. Testing sound. Testing sound. Testing sound. Water. Okay, just one more thing. Okay, so let's start. We're going to do something pretty fun today. We are going to get some art from random people that I found in a website, a really famous website called DeviantArt. Even though the name of this website it's kind of like weird, I know. It's just like about basically art in general, so you don't need to worry too much. Like it's a great resource for like new artists to find like other people that love art, enjoy drawing. So I've been a member myself for like I think over 15 years. So I have a lot of materials that I got from this website that helped me like improve my drawing skills and things like that. So I'm gonna get like 2 artists. Basically, I believe that they are beginners. Because they are not terrible or anything like that, and that's not the purpose here. I don't want to make fun of them or anything like that. I think that everybody got their starting point, like even the best artists out there, so learning is basically just a process. So you don't need to be frustrated if you're not like a really high level artist. And to be really honest, the greatest artists, if you just ask them if they believe that they are like good artists, they will probably tell you no, that they have a lot to learn, even though we love them because they are really great artists. You know what I mean? They're not trying to be humble, but in reality, drawing is a process. There's no like final goal. If you want to become a great artist, you're always learning, you're always progressing. So you're always going from one point to the next point. You're always going to low level to the next level until you get to a professional state. Like I told you guys, so what we're going to do, there's this website that I will show you in a little bit called DeviantArt, and right there you can find like a lot of different artists, okay? And I found 2 different artists. Let me see if you can see the entire screen perfectly. You can see it. Right here, so we have one artist. She has her account on DeviantArt, like had like a lot of page views, but still, like I believe that we can give a lot of tips that can help her improve. That's our main goal here. That's our purpose. And besides her, I have another like artist that I found on DeviantArt. But first of all, let's go with this account because we need to pick one of them. Okay. I didn't read her description, her personal description in the about section,
So we can do it together, okay? Her nick, or her account nick, is Nikiti9. I don't know how to pronounce it. Hopefully I'm doing just okay. Oh, she's been a deviant for 8 years. I know that sounds terrible to say that she's been a deviant. But let's relate deviant with the website. I know it is a stupid name, but whatever. So she has been a part of this site for 8 years. So that's a long time. That means that this person really loved drawing, and because I think that she's still like posting and sharing arts, new arts. Okay, let's read like her bio. She says, I love to draw. Hi, my name is Nikita. I think that her nick is Nikki. For short, I am 15 years old. Okay, just a teenager. But we don't really know like if she wrote that like bio right when she got on DeviantArt, because if that's so, we need to add 8 years on those 15. Okay, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's keep going. I really love to draw. It's something I enjoy doing. I draw most of the time on my computer. I also draw with paper and pencil, crayons, markers, pastels, and water paints. Oh, that's pretty cool, because she's not stuck only in one way of using her drawing skills. She does like computer, she always does like paper, she tries different kind of like pencils or like styles. That's amazing. That's someone that I believe that is really interested in drawings. That's pretty cool. Let's keep going. Most of the things I draw are from the shows I watched when I was younger, and from the shows I watch right now. I watch now. Yeah, basically I believe that's what every single one of us, people that love to draw, did or still doing. Like we love to draw those characters that we met while we were reading a comic book or watching a TV series, so that's a great way to start, when you're just like drawing like the characters that you basically love. Let's keep going. I also like to make short videos in my spare time and post them on YouTube. But sometimes I get pretty busy with my schoolwork and other stuff. So basically, she has like a YouTube channel. That's awesome, and I completely understand her how hard it is to find time to do like YouTube things. But that's amazing. If you just want to just go there and just subscribe to her channel, just check like her arts there. That's awesome. I like to collect comic books, cars or cards. Cars? Yeah, cars are pretty nice, but kind of an expensive hobby to collect. Action figures, Legos, Lala Loopsy dolls, I don't know what it is. My Little Ponies, Littlest Pet Shop, DVDs, and storybooks. Okay, basically like us. Yeah. Myself, I just love to collect comic books. I have like tons of them, and I believe that probably a lot of you do the same thing, right? Okay, so thanks for checking out my drawings. A world without drawing is like a world without magic. Hey, good sentence. That's a good sentence. Drawing makes the world magical. So let's keep drawing. Good sentence. Good quote. I really love it. That's true. That's true. Drawing definitely is something magical. And now here we can see like her statistics. She got like 25,000 page views. That's a lot, even though it is like in a space of 8 years. 874 deviations. So deviations basically are her drawings. That's a lot. That's I'm impressed. That's a lot. So she keeps drawing like pretty often. Watchers for DeviantArt standard, that means like followers, and watching are the people that she's following. Okay, so 122 watching. Favorite 1,400. That's one of the best features from DeviantArt. You know that you can just like see an artist that you like and one of their like art, and you can just put inside your favorite like button. Okay. All right. That's what we know about her. That's the most important thing about who she is as an artist. And now we need to see her art, right? That's the reason why we are here. Okay, all right. Let me see. Okay, that's her gallery. That basically where she keeps all her drawings. You know, I might be wrong. I think that I'm 100% sure that some of those arts here are only screenshots from TV shows that she likes. Because here we can see SpongeBob. You know, yeah, that's from the show. This one here is a cartoon that my son used to watch. I don't remember the name. Oh, Background Fish Kids, maybe. I don't know the name of it. But besides that, we got like a lot of her like own art that we can see here that she draws really often. I'm saying she, but to be really honest, I don't remember if she's a girl or if maybe is a guy, maybe he. I'm not sure. But that's okay. Please, Nikki, forgive me if I am just messing up. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, like that's the most important thing. Like when you just look to her gallery, you will understand what I'm trying to say. And that happens with a lot of people. When I'm saying a lot, I'm really mean it. She has been drawing for 8 years here on DeviantArt. And if I just scroll down like to her old drawings, you can see only a very little progress. Now she draws pretty okay, yeah. That's pretty good for a 15 years old person. But like I just told you, guys, you can see only a small progress, you know, in all those years. And that's when usually people that used to love to draw, but they just stop. They just stop in somewhere in the time, you know. And usually that's the reason why, because they are not progressing and they get frustrated, and that's one of the reasons why they drop drawing off, you know. So they just basically quit. See, like that's her oldest like drawing that I can see here. She did like a fan art of Powerpuff Girls. Bubbles, I think is the name of that one, right? And if you just get her newest, see, like that's her newest, I can't see like a huge difference, you know. It's better, definitely. She has improved throughout those years, but not as much, and that happens for a reason. And the main reason why that kind of thing happens is because they don't have like a guide to follow, you know. They don't have like a path that they can just go to in order to get like more tips and understand better the process of drawing that could help them develop their art and basically to improve everything that they already know, you know. And that's why I'm here. Because I got like in that point myself that I felt stuck and I needed help. And now that I got help myself, I'm able to help other people. I've been doing that for over 10 years, teaching. And that's my main concern, you know, to understand what I can do to help people progress from that like stuck point to a higher level. Okay. All right, so that's our first like account that I found on DeviantArt that we can work with. And the second one, it's this lady here. Okay, Dictator Mix 3. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Just let's read her bio really quick. Okay. My name is Amy Caldwell. I'm 20 from Scotland. She's 20 years old from Scotland. I'm in a loving relationship with my boyfriend of I think that she wanted to say 4 years. It's kind of weird, like to have a relationship with someone of 4. Kind of nasty. But I'm sure that she didn't want to say that. 4 years, okay. And I am very easy to talk to. Probably someone pretty talkative or actually friendly. That's nice. That's a good quality. Actually, one of the best qualities that someone can own. She loves art. Although I've been suffering from art block. The art block that she means, it's what we were talking before, you know, when we are kind of stuck. She was an art student, finger crossed, and I can get it back in. I didn't understand what she meant by that. I believe that she just want to go back to study art, maybe. Hopefully I'm not saying nonsenses. Leave a wee comment if you wish. Here we can see a few things that she likes: Modern Family, Game of Thrones, True Blood, Ancient Aliens. Favorite bands in musical arts: K-pop and Big Bang. Okay, she's a huge like K-pop fan. A lot of anime fans just love K-pop. Favorite books: Hunger Games. Okay, I didn't read that one, but I've heard that's pretty good. Favorite games: Mass Effect, Skyrim, Batman, Arkham Asylum, Assassin's Creed, Fable, Act. Alright. Favorite gaming platform: Xbox. I'm more into PlayStation, but it's basically the same thing. That's great that she's a gamer. Tools of the trade, anything really. Other interests: I go to K-pop events, watch anime, like baking and designing outfits. That's great. Like, so she watches a lot of anime and likes to create her own like outfits. designs. That's awesome. But just let's go to what matters the most, her gallery, because we need to check her art. Okay. I don't remember. We were not able to see how long. Oh, she has been like a member of DeviantArt for 8 years, also like the other person that we were just checking the profile. Okay, 8 years. Let's see like how is her progress. That's her latest art. Okay, she got like a couple there. Okay, very nice. And let's see her oldest. Let me see. Oh, she's a little different than our other friend because she doesn't post a lot, at least not on DeviantArt. But that's completely fine. Maybe she does it like on her Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, we have like a lot of tools to help us share our art around. She has a few pictures of herself, I believe. And she has drawn like herself. I think that's her. That's pretty cool. But the same thing that we got with from the other profile that we just checked, we can find here. Even though this girl seems to be in a just slightly higher level than the other one, she didn't progress a lot from her oldest drawing that we can see here on DeviantArt to her newest. Okay, and probably that happens because of what I just told you guys. She didn't have like someone or a source or a resource that she could just like that could help her improve like what she already knows. Okay. Okay, just let me see something here. Okay, we have those two profiles, and what I'm gonna do today, we're just gonna choose one of those and basically redraw, like we are just going to draw like one of those arts again and try to correct or maybe just make it look nicer, and just with the purpose of learning what we can just like improve or just get better on drawing. Let me see here. I think that a good art that we could use as a reference. This one is pretty nice. I like this one. We'll just open in a different tab. What else? What else? This one is nice. A person with some like snake eyes, maybe, or cat eyes. I don't know which one. She draws a lot of like animals. She does a lot of animals. Let me see. Here we got like some pretty good ones, but I think that the first one that we just found is a little better. That's like too cliche, you know, like Sailor Moon, like sailors, like costumes. Sorry. Peppa Pig, you know. This one is pretty nice also. You just open in a different tab because we can just choose like which one we're going to pick afterwards. A lot of animals. I believe that those were drawn on paper. This one's pretty nice, pretty good. I liked it. This one's funny. Let me see. She got some good ideas on creating like a new outfit designs. Let me see. Let's see what we can get here. That's nice. She got like a unicorn horn and a tail. But I've done one like that before. If you just want to check it out, it is in our YouTube channel. Just go there. I don't remember the title and the video, but it's right there. It was our last video posted. Okay. No. I think probably that one, the first. I like this one, but no. Just let's try to see something else. And come on. Where is it? This is nice. I like this one. Some kind of cap, maybe. I will just open it in a different tab because I like the idea, the main idea. See, she draws a lot. And one of the things that help us improve our art, it's not only the quantity. Of course, that's the more that you draw, the best and the better that you're gonna get. That's just like how things are. But sometimes it's not about only quantity, but much more about quality. And quality means spend time on what you're doing.
O Jorge falou pra vocês botar no mudo o áudio do YouTube. Não tem importância, eles vão continuar te ouvindo, mas não vai dar esse eco.
Tá dando eco?
Eu não
Poxa,
tô
me
ouvindo.
assiste então, amor.
Eu tô divulgando.
Não, você tem que assistir também para me dar esses feedback, porque eu não tô tendo feedback.
Ele disse que tava com eco pra você tirar o áudio, botar no mudo o áudio do YouTube.
Mas
não
eu não
sei
tô,
o que é isso.
mas eu não tô com o áudio do YouTube usando.
O que é playback?
Eu tô aqui aberto, mas tá no mudo aqui, entendeu?
Então é porque tá bom agora, mas tá no mudo já desde o início?
Não, escuta depois me dá um feedback aqui pelo...
Eu já ouvi, tava bom, deixa eu fechar.
Okay. Just let me check the audio here. I don't want to leave it too loud. Can you hear me just fine? I think that's a little too loud. We just turn it down a little bit. I think that now it's perfect. Okay. I got like 3 drawings from Nikki. Those 3. This one here, I'm talking about the buttermilk. The jelly. I didn't like that much. Okay, now let's go back to the other profile that we found on DeviantArt. Here, let's see, we got like some pretty interesting outfits. This one definitely is pretty nice. She got a lot of details here. It's not bad at all. It's kind of lolly. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I liked it. Maybe we can use it. Let me see what else. Let me just check it. This one's pretty nice also. It looks like a vampire. I think is it the same character? Yeah, probably the same character with the same outfit. Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of drawings. I believe that those 2 would be like the best, but this one we only have part of the drawing. We don't have like the full body thing. Therefore, I think that the best pick for this account would be this one here. Okay, but just let's decide now between Nikki and I will call her Amy X or just Amy. Okay, Amy, we got 1 drawing, and from Nikki we got 3. out of those three, let's just discard. Just let's select what we want out of those three. Let me see. This one, I just loved it. I just like the outfit, but maybe is a little too simple. This one's pretty original. I really like that. This one is nice also. I'm confused. I can't choose. Oh my gosh. How am I gonna do that? Okay. Let me see what I'm gonna do here. Even though I like this one a lot, I think it's a little too simple. This one got nice colors, but maybe the outfit, it is just like a t-shirt and and shorts. Yeah, let's get this one, even though this one's a little more original, but I think that we can do something fun with this one. Okay, and from Emmy we got only this one. No problem at all. So I prefer this one over this one to start, and afterwards we can come to Amy and do like the one on the right side of your computer or cell phone, okay? If we have enough time for that. All right, perfect. Just let me get the image first. Okay, I will save it. And now we're just gonna drag it into our Redrawn software. Perfect, right here. So I don't need everything. I will just select just the drawing. I really like the idea here, you know? It's pretty nice. It seems like a cover of a drawing digital tablet. You know, when you buy those, comes with a nice picture, and that's what comes to my mind when I see this drawing. Okay, just let's remove this. Perfect. I like to leave like my reference in the right side, but that can be changed, you know, so that's just a personal opinion. We don't need to worry too much about that. Okay, finally it's about time to start to draw. Right now is the fun part of the video. Okay, so like I did in the last video, I was just explaining how important the rough sketch is in the process, because the rough sketch part, I might say that is when you have time to think and what you want to change, or if something looks good or not, or if something can be added, you know. So that's why the rough sketch is so important, because it is basically the main idea of what you're going to do. Okay, we have a girl, and one of the things, let's just try to check or just look closely to this drawing. Okay, just let me just zoom in here. Okay, when I look to this drawing, I got like a few things that I want to maybe do it differently. Oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time to speak today. Okay, I apologize for that. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, one of the things like that I don't like about this drawing. Actually, let's start with the positive. Positive things. First of all, let me just select blue to show you guys what I really like. Let me see if that's a good blue. Yeah, that's pretty decent. One of the things that I really like is the composition, the base of the composition. Oh, so she's just like holding a digital tablet pen, and there's like some kind of special ink coming out of it, that looks like a rainbow. So the idea it's pretty cool because it definitely can show you that this drawing is related with drawing idea. Oops, idea. Did I spell it right? Who cares? So that's something positive. I really like also her like outfit, even though like I told you guys, it's only like a t-shirt and shorts, but the colors they match pretty well, and also like her hair colors are awesome, are really nice, and she got like also like a few bracelets and things like that, and her earrings are amazing. I just like basically the composition of this drawing. Okay, and now just let's check what I don't like about this drawing, or not that I don't like, but what we can maybe improve. One of the things that I see here that's not great is the proportion. Proportion. I've heard a noise here. What was that? And when I'm talking about proportion, I know that's not like a really realistic drawing, and basically that's what we found like in 90% of all mangas that we see out there. But even though you get like Powerpuff Girls with like someone with a huge head and a really tiny body, they follow a pattern. And here I see like a few things that could be like improved. Like if we have like the shoulders here, that arm would be like too long, especially comparing with this one. Okay. And also, as you can see here, the thickness of the arm is different if you compare the right side with the left side. So those are things really important to remember while we are drawing. Oh, just let me. Okay, perfect. Other thing that I didn't like it. That's just her style. I believe that looks fine. I've seen tons of cartoons like that on TV, so maybe it is only her style. I'm not saying that's wrong, but we're just going to draw it in a manga way, okay? And for like, let us say, 90% of all mangas, you need to follow like a few proportions, right proportions on the face, and one of those things is actually the distance between the eyes. If we just like have like a head here, we have a head, and we just separate with a line right in the middle, and we have like an horizontal line that represents where the eye will start to be drawn, and we can just do like another horizontal line that's gonna be the limits of the eye. Just let me change the color, maybe you understand a little better what I'm trying to explain here. So you have a space prepared to help you draw the eyes, okay? And what usually you're going to find in manga drawings to look like better, to look a little more realistic and not weird, you know? You have the eye drawn in those space. Okay, you have the eyes here, and the distance that we have between the eyes is equal one of those eyes. It's like I just copy and paste and have the very same length or size between those. Okay, the spot here fits perfectly another eye. And if we have here, brown color, the eye here, the eyes actually, you don't have enough space between them, you know, so they are too close to each other, and that's a huge problem. And just to explain you a little bit more about that, the distance between the eye and the corner of the face, it's half eye. It's like I have the eye here, you know, and I cut it in half, and this distance usually is what we have on the side. Of course, it will depend on the style and everything else, but usually that's what we get, you know, to have things with a easy, I might say like a easy way to look to, you know. Okay, another thing that I didn't like about this drawing, probably like how well the drawing was treated, you know. So here's the place where just like a professional eye could just like do or see like the imperfections, you know. So basically I can see a lot of things that I would do it differently to look better, to look at more professional. Yeah, one of the things here that I can just see is the proportion like of the head. If you can see here, when we are in the other side, it's a little hard to see, but when we just flip it around, you will see that the head is kind of cut it out. Can you see it? So without it and with. So that's something that you need to check before I draw. Another thing that maybe is only her style, but I don't know if she forgot about that or not, but that's completely fine. It's not a problem. But she's missing like a finger here, and it doesn't look that this character is holding the pen, you know. It looks like that the pen is behind the hand, you know, and the fingers, and this finger here, oh my gosh, where's my, okay, and this finger here for some reason was cutted, you know. Yeah, but basically those are the main problems and benefits and nice things that I see here in this drawing. But in the end, it's a nice picture. and that's the reason why we picked that one, right? Okay, so now let's draw it in our own way. Like I said before, the most important thing is the rough sketch, because that's where we are gonna build on a firm foundation of our drawings. So I want to start like by some ideas. What I can do differently. I think that her hand position is pretty nice. It's not bad, but maybe her body. We can just move it to the side a little bit. Just turn it a little bit, maybe. So therefore, I have the head that I will change it right now, right away. The position I like, because oh my gosh, just let me change it. I like her drawing because it seems like the face is looking up, right? That's at least what I got from that. But we can do the same thing and also turn the head, you know? Okay. All right. Hey, Crocan, just tell me, please, why does it look so bad? Yeah, it's because it is a rough sketch. We're just getting ideas. I'm not worried about looking perfect right now. I just want to get like some nice ideas. Okay. All right. I think that's pretty decent. You know? Yeah, that's what we got from here. Okay, just let's keep going. And we know that she's just doing this movement. Okay. With her head and the body. Just let me make it a little smaller. Perfect. And I will just change the position a little bit. Let me see. The body like that looks a little weird, maybe. Just let's see. Let's just see how it's going to look in the end. Just let me just do the body more like this way. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. One arm is behind her chest, right? That's what we can maybe see here. And the other one, that's where she will hold a pen. We can put it a little bit in perspective, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. It's a little bit in perspective. It doesn't look bad, right? What do you think? Just move her leg like, you know, like she's dancing or something like that. I think we got something here. Okay, if it's good or not, that's another thing. A really important thing about composition and, you know, perspective and everything else is basically, just hold on, is basically just try to flip the image. Therefore you're going to see if you've done like some proportion wrongly. Like that. Okay, remember that we did the same thing with her drawing? Yeah. And that's a way to find mistakes, right? We got a really nice gesture here. Okay, but now we're just doing like rough sketches actually, and therefore I want to try something completely different. Okay, I will not erase this one because I'm using a computer, but if you're just drawing on a paper, you can just get a new paper, you know, just to see like new ideas, or maybe just draw something different on the side of your original drawing. Okay, all right. Okay, let's just do it a little different. Instead of like opening a new layer, I will just remove this one here to the right, to the left corner. That's gonna be a little easier to remember what I just did, because I just want to do something completely different. Okay, maybe what I can do differently. Let's just do something here, just to get a few ideas. Maybe she can be like with her arms lifted. That's super weird. It doesn't look good at all. Because I was thinking something that she could just be holding the pen here, you know, and all the rainbow colors and inking going, like twisting, like, you know, between our little lady. Or maybe if I just do some grading, like position, it doesn't look good also. I didn't like that much. Let's try something else, something completely different. Okay, it's only an idea. It doesn't need to be right at first. Okay. What else we can do? Let me see. Maybe looking forward, or just let me see. Just maybe looking down a little bit. With the heads down. you know what I'm trying to do here, like, so kind of a little bit like the other idea, you know, where the person is doing some kind of dancing, some kind of dance, you know, with all those magical ink coming out of the pen or the marker. And right here we could just, yeah. You know, something a little bit like that. Looks pretty decent. The idea, remember, like, a rough sketch doesn't need to look good. The idea must be nice, but not like the drawing, because it's not a real drawing, you know. It's just like a place where we get it, the idea. Maybe we can just change a little bit how her body will be, the position of it. Okay. It's not bad, but the problem that I see here is that looks like a final attack. You know, someone really angry, just doing like a final attack, and that's not what I want, you know. So that's not basically what I was looking for. Let me see what else. Just let me see how, just to give like a short idea. Okay. Maybe just like this, just jumping, like some nice perspective. I'm not sure if that's what I want. No, let's try the first one. I don't know why, but I really like the first one. We can still like changing things here. That's not a problem. Let me see what else I can just change from this drawing. Nope. This way is way better. There's something that I don't like still. Okay. All right. There's something here that doesn't look that great. Nope. So that's, in my opinion, I believe that for most artists also, that's the most fun process, part of the process. At least for me, I just love to do it. So because here I don't have too much pressure on me, and therefore I'm more relaxed, at least a little bit more. Okay, nope. There's something about this arm that I don't like that much. Oh my gosh, what is not right? Just let me see something here. That's good, maybe. Yeah, it looks pretty good. How was it before? Just let me see. It was like this. That's also not bad. Let me see it like this or like that. Maybe like this. Okay, so just turns a little bit more. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna do with this arm. Just like she's dancing, maybe. Nope. Weird position. Yeah, we could do something a little bit like this, right? Yeah. Maybe with the hands a little more down. Yeah, like this looks pretty good. Faz o que você achar melhor. Fecha. Não, mais novo. Pode colocar mais novo. Pode colocar mais novo se quiser. Okay, testing sound. Let me see. I think that's too loud. Is it better now? Probably. Okay, alright. Now looks not perfect, but good enough to go somewhere. Okay. Alright, perfect. We got like our rough sketch. Like I said in the last video, I like to separate, when needed, the rough sketch in more like stages. So this one will be like the very first one. That's basically just the idea. It doesn't look good. The perspective might be wrong and things like that. But it at least is giving me like a general idea of where I'm going to with my drawing. Okay, and now we're going to the second step, second stage of the rough sketch. That's where we're gonna do something a little more detailed, you know, something a little more something nicer, basically. Okay, just let me check something really quick here on YouTube. Okay, alright. I thought our connection was kind of bad, but it seems to be like okay. Perfect. And now let's just do the face. Okay, so I have like the layer where the rough sketch, the first stage of the rough sketch is really low, you know, the transparency really high, and therefore I create another layer to make it this actually to make the second stage of the rough sketch. That's where we're gonna get details. Let's start by let's start by the eyes. I could start by other places, but just let's start by the eye. Okay, what I'm doing here, it's only one style, but remember always that you can learn much more about different styles in the full course link and description. You can just find it, everything there. Okay. All right. Okay, just let me flip to the other side. Okay. Oops, too big. Whoops, too long. Nope. There's a huge mistake here. And basically, I don't want her to look sad. Actually, she's pretty excited. That's what we get from the original drawing, from our reference, right? Therefore, her eyes can't be too closed. You know, I think that now looks a little better, but always is, like I said, it's always good to flip the drawing to see if everything looks good enough. There's something here that I think that's not right. I think that now it's a little better. Yep. Yeah, now it looks a little better. And with that, we can have like a short or brief idea of what we're doing before start to do the pen. Okay, looks okay. All right, looks, yeah, that's not too bad. Just let's try to do a little more realistic style, you know. Not realistic for manga standards. Okay, so the same thing that I just told you guys earlier about the distance we can apply here. The only difference that we see here is the perspective, you know, because the eye that goes to the side that we are turning are gonna be like um, thinner or actually smaller, you know, compared with the other one. But we're just gonna follow the same rule. That's something that I explain better in the Grow Art Studio classes. Nose. Let's do like a longer nose. Nope. It doesn't fit well for women somehow. Okay. Alright. Just let's do what we always do. Okay. There's something that I still not liking. Let's see here. I think that there's something to do with the size of the head. Yeah, that was right. Yeah, basically her eyes were too big for the kind of head or face that we were drawing. Okay, now it looks better. Not perfect, but better. In this process, we still have some time to correct mistakes, you know, so we are not too worried about doing something that we didn't like that much. Okay. Let me see. I'm spending a little more time in the face because that's, in my opinion, is the part that must look better than all the rest. Everything is important, but the face is the first place that you're going to look to, in my humble opinion. So I just want it to look perfect. Okay. The kind of smile that she's having here. Just let's check the original drawing. Oh, she has some lipsticks on it. Looks kind of weird. There's something weird about her. There's something that I don't like about this face. It's not bad, again. It is maybe just like a personal preference. Or should I just do something really customized? Yeah, like this looks a little more manga-ish. I just created a word. Or maybe not. Maybe there's a word like that. Not sure. That's okay. No problem. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Nope. No way. Yeah, way looks good. I think that I found the mistake here. Okay. I think this was bothering me. Okay. Alright. We're getting somewhere. and that's nice. Okay, now that we have this, let's continue with the body. I don't need to get a lot of details right now, because that's not my main idea. Okay. Alright. We are just tracing here some lines to see it look a little clearer. Right here it seems to be like an older woman. I just want to do something maybe a little younger, or not really. I'm not sure. Maybe okay. All right. I think you're getting somewhere. Okay. Okay. Let me see, like, from a little farther. Right. There's something here that I want to do a little different. Yeah. Right. Just. Okay. Right. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Let me try to think what I can do here. Let's just flip it around. It's always something important to do. Okay. There's something here that doesn't look as I was thinking. That for some reason should look a little differently. I'm just check something pretty quick. It's about composition. Like this, she would. It seems more like she's jumping, right? Is it what I want? Maybe. Yeah, but that's gonna change everything. With that, maybe her hands are gonna be good. Yeah, just let's try like this. Like I said before, even though we are in the second step or stage of the sketch, still, like I'm able to change things. I'm always able to change things, you know, especially if you're using a computer. So you don't need to be stuck in only one thing. If I do that, like maybe her leg will be shorter, and that's not what I want. There's something here that's kind of weird. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Therefore, but I also don't want to do something that looks bad. You know what I mean? Okay. I think that in the end I just did the same thing that it was before. Right? Probably. Just checking here a few proportions. Proportions are important. Sometimes it's good just to check it, you know. So we might double check if everything looks right. Okay. Let's do it one more time. No worries. Okay. That looks a little... Okay, let's do like this. I think that's, let's see, maybe probably a better result. Okay. Okay, I think that we got some place here. All right, let's just keep going. Let's continue with the arm. The hand, that's the most difficult part for most of us. And I might say maybe for me also. And I don't like, at least it's not that I don't like, but I always try to spend like a little more time drawing hands, because I want to be like 100% sure that looks right. Therefore, it's something that used to bug me a lot. And I was watching like an interview from a really famous um, artist, Marvel artist, Marvel comic artist, and someone just asked him like, so what would it be like the hardest thing for him to draw? And he just like answered, and he said, I've been drawing for Marvel for over like 20 years, and I'm still not able to draw like hands and feet. And he was doing like a drawing through the interview, and he was drawing Hulk, and like the feet and the hand of his drawing looked perfect, just perfect, and he didn't think that he was doing it right. That's awesome. Super humble guy, like Mike Deodato. That's his name, Mike Deodato. Okay, let's see. There's something wrong here. There's always something wrong, right? And that's not a problem. With that, we can learn a lot. Okay. All right. Okay, we made it a little better maybe. Okay, I can't spend too much time in this drawing. Let me see. No, it's still, actually, it was not that wrong. Yeah. Yeah, just put more in perspective. Oh yeah, looks way better. I think that the arms were, the arm actually was a little too short, in my opinion. Okay, we're almost there. And this one is also in perspective. Alright, we're getting somewhere. There's something. It looks okay. Yeah, if I need to change something, I can change like probably in the next process. Okay. How she's holding this pen or marker. Actually, I think the marker would make more sense. It doesn't look the proper way to hold a marker, but that's okay. Who cares? Who cares? Alright. You're getting somewhere. Oops, maybe a smaller hand. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay. Just let me check one more time. A little bit of the perspective. Alright. Okay. So as you can see, I'm not doing things too complicating. I'm just tracing here, just getting some basic ideas. I didn't use any cubes or like skeletons to do like the perspective. What is not a good idea, but I'm just trying to relax a little bit. I'm not too focused in perspective or anatomy. I just want to see something how fluid it's going to be without it. I'm just trying to practice a little bit of everything that I know without using those tools. Just trying to get everything out of my head. So, but let us say if I were going to do like an illustration for a book or whatever, I would definitely use those like tools, like sketch skeletons or like cylinders or things like that to help me see if everything is in the right position. There's something here that I just noticed. It seems like she's super strong, and that's not what I want, right? That's not what I want. Okay, I don't know if you got any better. And that happens pretty often, especially with me. Like when I spend too much time in the same drawing, I just want to change everything, and that happens with a lot of people. Okay, but that's okay. That's not a problem at all. Alright, we got some basic stuff here. And let me see what else. It just changed a lot from the original. And that's what I'm getting wrong here. Just let's change a little more. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now it looks at least a little more manga, maybe, and less muscles. Okay. Now that's our third stage, sketch stage. I don't want to make it our final stage because we need to add a lot of different things on it, and that's when I basically I just hit the microphone. That's where I get another layer to just keep doing like my sketch. Alright, let's see. She used to have like a blouse or t-shirt. It's gonna be a little more open than the original one. Okay. Okay. Some wrinkles. That's something that will always happen with clothes. I'm not sure if that's maybe too the leaf is too short. Maybe not, but who cares? Whoops. No. Okay. Now it looks more decent, right? I just want to add something because, like I said before, our reference, our original drawing is just too normal, you know, like just a t-shirt and a blouse. It's a short one. Oh, my little baby's awake. Awaken. Can you hear him? He's kind of mad. I'm just gonna draw some necklace. It's gonna be kind of a different one. A leather one, you know what I mean? Maybe like a cat, you know, just something. Yeah, it's a anime, so therefore we are able to do like different things, you know. We can be as creative as we want to. And here I just want to use maybe a belt. A pretty big one and loosed. Maybe something like that. Yeah, maybe, right? And here she will have some kind of like a black blouse. Behind, or actually under the t-shirt. And here her shorts. Oops, a little too much. Need to make it a little shorter. Short shorts, right? A little redundant, but it is what it is. Short shorts. Okay. Our friend is almost done. Okay, all right. All right. We're getting somewhere, right? Okay. Now I think that I have everything that I really want. Oh, she got like a lot of nice bracelets. Just a lot of them. Okay, and the same thing in the other side. Okay, we got just like, I think probably plenty. Okay. All right. I think that we got it. We got something here, right? How long have been we like on? 2 hours. Okay, that's a good time. So like I told you guys, so basically, the more time we are spending in one drawing, the better it will get. Okay. Just let me drink some water. Perfect. And we are going to do the hair. Let's do the hair. I like her hair, but just let's see what we can do. I will try some different kinds here, and in the end we will just see whatever works the best. Right. My wife is talking. That happens pretty often. And my microphone just gets everything. The hair is the place that I will just flip the image the most. Okay. I like her hairstyle in the reference, so therefore maybe I will not change much, you know what I mean, perfect. Just oops, nope. let's flip one more time. No, I didn't like this one. Just kind of crazy hair, you know. One thing that I can do differently from the real, it's how long it is. Maybe. Okay. Alright. No, a little too much. Yeah, I think that's look pretty punky. Punky Brewster. Just old people will remember that. Just old people like me, I guess. Maybe it's not a good sign. I think we got something here, right? Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And yeah, I think we got something. Okay, and now just let's start to do the inking. Yeah, let's do it. Woohoo! Seems to be fine. And that's such like a perfect time when we see that we are getting somewhere, you know. That's such a good feeling. I'm not sure if I will. Yeah, maybe I will just do it like this. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking, trying to think what would be like the best way to use this rough sketch. All right. Okay, right now it's the inking part. That's the time where I will do the final part of the drawing, of course, not including like coloring. Okay, and even right now, even though I'm doing the inking, I can change stuff. Okay, we always can change stuff, but like if we are starting like the sketch and things like that, it's easier. Okay. Yeah. All right. Just let me just. Okay. Wrong. 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 Doesn't look good. Okay, here we got something. Okay. Nope. Okay. Alright, too thick. Okay, just let me check something here about the audio really quick. Okay, we got something here. Alright. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I like when I'm doing eyes. That's a personal, uh, yeah, personal preference. So I just like to leave like a open space to represent the light. Now that I'm doing the ink, there's something here that I didn't like that much. Maybe the size of it. I don't know. And it's getting too complicated. So let me check what else I can do better here. Yeah, let's do it like this for now. And sometimes we need to let the art to rest a little bit. It's just like a way to say that sometimes we need just to do other stuff in order to see a few things that we can't see right now, and that happens pretty often. I think that, yeah, actually looks pretty good. Doesn't look bad at all. I think it must be like a little more open. Yeah. Okay. It just changed a lot from the sketch. No problem. Like I said, we can always change. Okay. It's looking pretty decent. Okay. Okay. Like I said, I really like to leave an open space for the lights. Oh, my son's kind of wild right now. That's okay. A wild crow. Let me see. Always do the two sides. Maybe I got like a problem here. That's easy to fix in the computer. But if I was doing in the paper, I would be like in a huge problem. Yeah, the distance. I think that it was too close to each other, because of the perspective. it kind of like fooled me. Okay. Alright, now it looks a little better, hopefully. Alright, okay. Oops. Okay. Okay, I think that we got something here. Sorry, I'm being like a little too perfectionist. I'm not too hurry, you know? Even though it's not a kind of drawing that I would spend too much time on it, still, like, we're having fun. I just love to do that, and so just let's do it. Okay, it looks like a little bit of the style from from the 90s, you know? 90s got like a lot of mangas like this. So I like to do that style that you can see actually the eyebrows like throughout the hair, you know. So some people don't, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Whoops. Alright, alright. Okay. It's pretty decent. Should I do like a more curvy or more flat like this sketch? I don't know. I'm just trying different ways to do it. Like I said, that's the time that we have to change stuff. Let's do it. That's one of the best things, in my opinion, about doing like drawings with digital tablets. It's because it's super fun be able to just press Ctrl Z, you know, when I get something wrong. Okay. Alright. The ears, a little too much. Yeah, now it's better. In manga, we are always like making things a little more simple than conventional drawings, except for eyes. Usually, they spend a lot of time and work while they are doing eyes because that's their focus. It's looking really nice. Is it looking like manga? That's something that I'm always questioning myself while drawing, you know, because there is ways to draw that it might in your first look it kind of look like Japanese manga, but it's not a real deal, if you know what I mean. maybe too far from each other. I don't know, I'm confused. Right now, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think that I don't know, because in some reason for me, it seems like if I just leave the eyes like it is right now, I won't be able to draw something that look like real manga. It's gonna look like an American drawing manga. That's something that I'm petrified for. I don't like that. Because there's some kind of feeling, special feeling when you're drawing manga. That's right there, And I just want to get the very same thing in my drawings. Just let me see. Just checking. Oh yeah, way better. Okay, we are almost done. Can you see how different it is from the original? Yeah, I changed a lot the distance. Okay. I want to do like a more soft line, thinner. Okay, I think that we're getting somewhere, right? Just let me see like a little farther. It looks like a thinner from the King of Fighters, right? A little bit. Let me see what's wrong. It looks pretty good. I think that I know it's because usually, let me just try to show you really quick. Usually, in my style, the style that I like, the face are longer. It will be something towards, a little more, a little longer. Well, that's okay. You're just doing something different today, so that's not a problem. Okay, let's keep going. We have what? Let me see here. We have 2 hours, and 2 hours and a half. We have like a long way to go yet. But let's do it. Just gonna try one more thing before start doing the hair. Yeah, just let me see here if that would work and somehow. I don't think so, but I just want to see. Oh yeah. Way better. See, I knew that there was something kind of weird about her head. Maybe? I'm not sure now. But let's give it a chance. Just gonna do a little bit like this. Not too much. Okay. I think that now it's good. And hopefully we're gonna be done with her face. I think that it looks better. I don't know what I think, guys. but for me it looks a little better. Yeah, it does. Okay, just let me cut just a little part here. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely way better. Perfect. Great. See, sometimes we just need to try to do things a little different. Okay, let's do the hair. Usually when I'm doing the hair, I just get like red because I want to have like a nice contrast between the main color that would be basically black, you know. So let's do it. Okay. When I'm doing the hair, that's the part that it will look more different from the original sketch. And the reason why, because I want something fluid. And what I mean by that I want like fast, like fast lines, you know, fast tracing. Not tracing, yeah, but yeah, fast lines would work just fine. You know, and if I do the hair like really slow like this, I don't think that's gonna be too fluid, too natural. That's what I mean by that. You know, of course, there are like amazing artists out there that do it pretty slowly, but that's just not my style. I prefer much more like this. Okay, getting something here. Okay. See what I'm trying to say? It looks pretty good already. Oops, no, not like this. Okay. Okay. All right. Just let me train this part here. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I really enjoy to do hairs, you know, draw hairs, because it looks cool and somehow. And I don't know if you agree with me, but in my opinion, when you're doing like good hair, your drawing just looks better somehow. It's like magic. Sometimes the drawing it's not looking that great, and you do a nice hair, and it just changes like completely. So let me check something here. Okay, this line it's not necessary. Just let me do this. Okay. All right. Like that. It's looking nice. I'm enjoying doing it, and I think that I'm getting the rewards of it. And that's the best reward. when you're just spending some time in a drawing and starts to look nice. Okay. Alright. Hopefully you're not able to listen to my wife because she talks too loud. But yeah, hopefully the microphone's not getting that. She's on the phone and she's talking, and I'm hoping really bad, really hard that you're not able to listen to her. Okay, you're getting somewhere. Nope. Sometimes it doesn't work as I want to. No problem. Yeah, this one definitely looks better. Yeah, as you can see, it's a long process. You know, it's not quick. Especially when you try to do like a more complex hair, like the one that I'm doing right now. Because sometimes you just do like in the face here, you know, that's easier. But when you're doing too many lines, yeah, that makes not hard, but longer. You know, it's a longer process, and that will require a little more patience from you. That's okay, no problem. We are comparing with a lot of professionals. We are doing like pretty quick, believe me. People sometimes take like hours. I'm talking about hours, only tracing the hair, only doing the lines for the hair. So I think that we are just fine. We are doing just fine. Right? Don't you agree with me? Yeah. Okay. And sometimes it's good to, like when you're doing the computer, just remove just for a little while the rough sketch, because you can see the final process. You know, if everything looks right, just like flip the image. Okay, so far so good. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. My baby's crying. Something happened. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I didn't do it yet. Probably I might do it later. But what I do sometimes, I separate the hair in two different layers. Okay. You don't need to. So far I've been able to do everything just with one layer. Okay, just let's create another one just for the fun. Okay, just go color a little bit different. Okay, what happened here? Okay, I think that I got it. See what I mean? Just separate into different parts. Sometimes it's a giveaway. Just let me just flip the image. Just like changing the image, like position, you can get like better angles and just reach to areas that sometimes it's hard in the position that it already is, you know. So that's something that you can do often. Okay, and especially when you're just doing with paper, it's even easier. Right now I am just changing her hairstyle, you know. So like pretty like loose lines. That's a good way to start, I guess, a nice hair. As you can see, it's a long process, takes a long time, but it's so much fun when you're just seeing the results, when they look good. And sometimes the most unfair thing about like artists, it's when you're learning, you just get a new tip and you try to apply it to your drawing, and you just do it and it looks fantastic. After 3 months, you're just gonna look back to your drawing that just made you so happy, and you're just like, oh man, that sucks so bad. That happens pretty often. But at least like the best that you get, that kind of feeling starts to disappear, you know, more and more often, because there's no way to do something really bad. It's just more about how much time you're spending in your art, you know what I mean? So you're gonna get to the point that you're so good that you just say, oh, my old drawing's not bad, but I didn't spend a lot of time on that, maybe, you know. Just changing like how much time you're spending on your drawing. Okay, all right. Long art. I'm using a lot of curves here, and that's something that I teach in the course in manga in Crow Art Studio School, with a lot of more time, you know. Here basically I'm just doing it like myself and not explaining a lot, but in the classes I have the time especially to do that, you know. So you don't need to worry if you're just like, oh man, but he's not explaining me how he does that, he's just basically doing it. Don't worry, like in the classes you will know like how I do that, and from where I get the lines, and where should be like the next curve, and why, you know. And you will understand the process and be able to apply it to your own drawings to make it feel more natural. Okay, now I have a little dilemma, maybe, because I need to see, I need to choose actually, if I will have some hair coming, oops, oh my gosh, I don't believe that I did that. I did it, the most stupid thing ever. I I actually used the color. That's okay. I can fix it like later. And what I'm trying to say, if I will have the hair going through actually over like her neck. You know what I mean? Yeah, actually let's do it like this. Because I already started and I don't wanna go back. Sometimes just let's go with the flow, right? Oops. I think that I'm the wrong layer. Oh my gosh. I'm doing things that I usually don't do. I don't get like those mistakes. Okay. Just let me check. Okay, now, all right. Now I'm the right, in the right like layer. Whoops, there's something wrong here, something that I didn't like that much. Nope, there's something here that it doesn't look right. Okay, now it looks a little better. All right. My son is kind of wild right now. He loves to scream out. He's a loud baby. He's almost 2, you know? That's when they start to run around, just like grab everything that they cannot do or they can't grab, you know, just break our stuff. And that's okay, I guess. That's how kids are. Or maybe not. Or maybe I'm just used to it. Okay. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm just a little bit, not too much tired. But we are getting somewhere. And that's what matters the most. Okay, I think that we're okay. Just let's change my mistake, because actually I drew in a different color. Usually I just use some kind of mask, you know, that I can just go back to normal, to black. But I did it like with like red and purple. I won't kill myself for that. But it's not a huge problem. It's something that it can be fixed. Okay, it's something that can be fixed. Okay. All right. I think we got almost everything. I just want to erase the areas that it should not appear. It should not show up. Okay. All right. I think that we got all the lines. Can you hear him? That's my son. He's angry with something. I don't know what it is. but he's going out. He's gonna play outside. Just let me double check. This sounds good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just cutting some lines that I don't want to, and with no like sketch below that like layer, it's easy to see, right? There's this one here, but it's not a big problem. Gosh, where is it? Oh, I got it. Okay. All right. We got something here. Now just let's turn those things to black. Oh, that's right. It's impossible to do it because it's a vector layer. So therefore, I need to turn to normal layers, and now I can make it black again, or at least black as it should be from the beginning. Okay. All right, we got it. Now do the same thing with the other layer. Sorry for that, guys. I know that's kind of annoying. My bad. Okay. Now we have everything in black. But unfortunately, it's not gonna be a vector layer, the hair. But that's okay, no problem. But so far, looks pretty good, not bad at all, right? So from that, oops. Yeah, from that, we're getting that. It's a pretty big change, right? Okay. Oh, I could have done like more with, oops, I will not do the same thing again. Just let me turn it to black. Oh, excuse me, guys. I think that I'm getting hungry. If you're not drawing, that's the perfect time to get a snack. Right? Oh yeah. A nice snack. Let's go back to our sketch. Okay. Is it the right one? Oh, no, I don't remember. Or is it the blue one? No, no, that's the right one. I got it. I got confused just for a little while. And now, what's going to happen? I will have the hair in red. Now the correct red that I can just go back to black whenever I want, you know, and put some a little of transparency on that because I will need to erase a few parts pretty soon. Just leave it behind. Okay, let's keep going. Nope, wrong layer. Just let me see something really quick here. Okay, perfect. Okay, the neck. Unfortunately, I will need to erase all that manually because, like I just told you guys, I forgot to turn the hair as a vector layer so I could erase it like faster. So let me check the hair first here. Okay, there's something here that I must change. Alright. Okay, so that's the limit of the hair. Okay, perfect. All right, we are getting somewhere. So if I just put like that necklace that I drew like on the sketch here, it's not gonna show up in the picture basically. So therefore because it's gonna be something like that, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a little hard to see it. Therefore I will just change a little bit. She still having like a necklace, but right now it's going to be a thinner one, you know, maybe with a gem on it. Okay. All right. And yeah, that will work just okay, I guess. Should I do something like that? No. Nope. Too much work. All right. Let's do the shirt. Okay. All right. This part, it will not be seen. Okay. And here we'll have like the wrinkles. That's something that I don't have time to explain right now, but it's something extremely important while you're doing your drawings, because that makes more like I don't want to even say realistic, but more natural, you know. And that's they are like a strategy to do that, and it's not complicated, but it takes a while to get it done well. That's what we call the final art, you know. So if you do that like stage pretty well, you can be sure that your drawing is looking good. It's looking more professional, you know what I mean? And that's a really important step. In the process, probably one of the most important ones. Because basically that's the difference between know where you should draw the lines and basically like how mature your drawing looks against how professional it could be, you know. So basically, if you know how to do like the wrinkles, well, you're in the right spot, my friend. Okay, I think we got something, right? Hold on. Okay, we're almost done. Actually not, but that's okay. For you guys, you can just like accelerate the video if you want to, so you don't need to worry too much about how much time you're spending with that. Okay, all right, it's looking good. All right, okay, there's just a little part here that went through. Oh my gosh, I hate when that things happen. Okay, I just fixed a problem from the sketch, because in my opinion this thing was too... Actually, let me just check something. Nope, the sketch was right. Because of the perspective, it's gonna be way longer. Okay. Even more. Yeah, now looks better. Way better. Whoops. Okay. Okay. All right. Looks pretty decent, but I just did something kind of silly. Whoops. This like line is way thicker than the other one, because it's the blouse line. It's not like a wrinkle. Okay. Okay. Now it looks good, I guess. Okay. Let's see our hair over it. A lot of things to erase, but not right now. We can do it like later on. Okay? Okay, alright. Where are we now? Alright. Nope. see how hard it is to draw like hands where you're not using like a base just out of your head. But like I said before, in this drawing I just want to do something completely different, you know. I just want to practice how well like my brain can memorize where the lines must be. So therefore I don't want to use the cylinders like strategy to make it like to make the proportion right. You know, I'm just trying to train my brain. But like I said, if I were doing something professionally right now, I definitely would use those bases, because I don't want to do something wrong. I don't want to risk to do something wrong. It's just like a personal option, but when you're learning, definitely you must use those. Okay. All right, that's the ugliest hand ever made. No problem. Okay, that looks terrible. And now a little better. Okay. It's a little bit in perspective. Oh yeah, there's the bracelets. Okay. All right. There's always a line that doesn't look right. Just to make things a little more interesting, right? Okay. Okay, I think we got something here. Perspective, it's kind of wrong, but I'm a little too lazy right now to fix it. Especially because that's not a really important part of my drawing. And I don't want to spend too much time on that right now. At least not right now. Okay, just let's do something else. One more layer just to make it easier for me. Okay, wrong side. Alright. Okay. Usually when I'm doing like little circles like those ones, I use a feature from the app, from the Clip Studio or Manga Studio, whatever, that does like circles perfectly. But just for the fun, I would do it myself. You know, just for the fun. Oops. No, baby. Wrong way. Okay. Not perfect, but good enough. Good enough. Okay, now you combined both. All right. Right here, I just make some shading, some shadows. Usually I don't do that right now, but I just felt like that. Usually I do that in the end after I 100% that everything looks okay. Okay, all right. Just let's keep going. Whoops. Okay. All right, it looks pretty decent, right? Okay. All right, just let me check something really quick. All right. Okay. Maybe a little too low. Maybe not. Okay, we'll just see it like later on. Okay, I think that's a good time to start to erase those guys. Yeah. Oh, all this area goes away. Okay, it was not that hard. Oops. My friends, you should not be here. And you too. Okay, almost done. Okay. Okay. All right. I just did like part of the shading, just a little part that's not even like half of it. That's okay. Just let me see how it's looking. All right, looks pretty good, right? It's not bad. Not bad at all. I like the hair. I've seen like a hair like that in a manga that I don't like the story, but the artist is fantastic. It's a manga called Air Gear. The manga, I think that no one knows his name. He's called by his nickname, you know. Oh, great. Yeah, you should just check it out. The manga name is Air Gear. Okay. We are getting somewhere. Alright, just let's go to the belt. I will use the same layer that I used for the bracelets. A thicker line sometimes can just like give you the idea that it's a different texture, you know. So that's what I'm trying to do here. That's one of the reasons why this line is way thicker than the rest of it. Oops. No, are you kidding me? No, I don't want to spend time with that. I want to use a vector layer. Okay. Because with vector layers, just to let you know, it's easier for me to erase if I need to, you know, because I can just trim the boundaries instead of everything. That's a feature that you can get like in Clip Studio. I'm not sure if there's like the same feature in Photoshop, but I basically don't use Photoshop myself. Okay, that looks okay. Alright, just let's finish the belt. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Okay, it's a belt that doesn't work for nothing, you know. There's no purpose of this belt because it's not holding anything. It's just like a accessory, just to look nicer. We see that kind of worthless things all the time in video games, animes, like things that are there for nothing. And we simply love it, right? See like how easy it is for me, like when I have like a vector layer, it's way easier for me to erase like this part here, you know. But actually I'm doing something wrong here. What I'm doing wrong? that's correct. Okay. Yeah, I know what I'm doing wrong. It's the opposite, right? This part here, it's not visible. So sometimes we need to try to think what is wrong with this, with the drawing, with the picture, you know, and try to find out ourselves what we can do to fix it. Okay. It's gonna be two sides. Alright. Okay. And now let's do a few of those. Things that I don't like to draw. Circles. Because I want to do it quick. And to do it quick, it doesn't look good. You know what I mean? But just for the fun, just let's do it. Okay, I think we got a few. I just leave it black. It's gonna be a little easier when I start to coloring. See, the sides are not even. But who cares? We're just doing that to learn, right? Or actually for the fun, and also to learn. Yeah, remember that here the purpose it's not to learn, you know, even though we are learning new things together, right? But in my classes that I teach at Crow Art Studio, you know, there's a website, crowartstudio.com. You can see like everything in the description. So right there I teach step by step. Okay, right here we are just having like some fun drawing together. All right, that's okay. I will create now another vector layer to keep drawing. Okay, see, like with vector layers how easy it is to erase things. Okay. All right. Okay. Looks pretty nice, pretty decent. And okay, how long are we doing that for? 3 hours and a half. Okay, let's remove the sketch from below, and right now, okay, let's stop here and we'll be continue this drawing in our next live stream. Okay, Hey, I just want to say thank you. Thanks very much for everybody that spent this time with me. Like, it's something fun that we are doing. We are doing like this uh, redrawing like thing from a artist that I found on DeviantArt. So far the result is pretty good, but it's a long process if you want to do it something that looks good. And we are getting there. I'm pretty excited. It seems like we are in the right track. Okay, do you think so? Do you think the same? Probably. Hey, but thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The link is right below you, actually right below the video. You can just go there and just check more about our school. There's the website, crowartstudio.com, and yeah, just share this content with the other people so they might know. Like, a lot of people might be interested and learn how to draw, and that's a great opportunity to learn with other people. So yeah, just let them know and just check yourself the website and how you can purchase our course. We have like a class starting this coming Wednesday. Yeah, it's coming like pretty soon. So don't waste your opportunity to be a part of the Crow Art Studio. Okay, I really appreciate one more time. Thank you very much. Have a great end of holiday. Enjoy the time with your family. Afterwards, just draw something fun, something that you like, and we will see each other soon. Okay, see you guys. Have a good one.